Listen up. We are reading Berserk chapter 37. Yep. This is the first chapter in volume 9. Cover looks insane, no? It's so colored. I mean, all the volume covers have been colored, but this seems to be like from the, corner to the other corner of the page. It's all colored. Anyway, we see Guts probably alone because he left the Band of the Hawk and he's dealing with some enemies, I'm guessing. Anyway, let's jump into it. I'm so excited for this. If you do want to check out these episodes early, you can at Patreon, link down below, or by joining my YouTube memberships as well. Anyway, I'm gonna skip through that part fast. I don't want to see any spoilers. Are we done with the titles? Nope. We're done. Ooh. Knight of Skeleton. What the f... That's crazy. What's happening? Honestly, so far in Guts' backstory arc, if you can call it like that, after the, we have seen after the flash forward from the beginning, we haven't seen any monsters except for Nosferatu's sword, who is an apostle, I think. Some Guts might run into some monsters. I was thinking, by the way, when Nosferatu sword mentioned the eclipse, I was like, oh, does eclipse mean, like, because the sun is hidden, all the monsters are gonna come out or something? You know? But then again, when we saw from the flash forward, I remember in chapter 2, like at the very beginning, there was a priest and his daughter, and they knew nothing about monsters. So if there was an event like the eclipse, they would know something about it if there were like monsters all around. Anyway, Skeleton. Ooh. Damn, dude. That man can throw. Holy. We have an owl. How's life? Is this right after? I did say at the end of last chapter that I do think there's gonna be a small time skip. He looks the same age though. There's a wolf. Shh. Why I'm so scared. Alone. Yeah, it's been a while since I camped alone like this. When I think about it, I haven't been truly alone once these 3 years. I'd forgotten the sense of unease, unless my sword's right next to me. I'd forgotten that the night is fast, is deep. Ooh. Of course, I could have avoided nights like this back then. I never even thought to try. Thinking about his homies, man. Maybe I'm once again trying to throw away something irreplaceable that I'll never have again. I don't know if it was the right choice, man. To be honest, as long as I can feel warm, isn't that good enough? It's crazy to me that Guts considers Corcus still his friend after Corcus told him. I'm guessing Corcus a little bit of a tsundere, but maybe not. But but like Corcus literally told Guts that on the battlefield I aimed at you like multiple times because I hate you, right? I wonder if that Corcus was just saying that just because, or it's actually true. I'm trying to let go of an irreplaceable, yeah. For some vague tomorrow I might never find if it even exists. I mean, I don't think you can turn back now, even without some bigger extended dream. People go on living. In the first place, I got this idea in my head from hearing Griffith's words. Oh, that's when it started. If I hadn't, so can I say if I set out my own will? After all, I can never become Griffith. That's not today anymore. It's yesterday. True. Damn, dude. Guts is really like thinking about this. I didn't really expect Guts to go that deep into it, and he's developing like doubts about leaving as well. Oh my god, really? Oh my god, that's a crazy panel. Oh, wait. It's an owl, right? No. I don't think it's sword. What was that bloodthirstiness? A beast? No. Remember this. This is savagery that feels like it clings. Could it be? No, no, no. What the Is this a horror now? It blindsided me that easily. I won't even react. I can't move. If I move, that's when I'll be killed. Ooh. What the Maybe he's being paranoid and this is some kind of a thief who wants to kill Griffith. To take his stuff. Is he being paranoid? Oh. What is that? The Ignito-skeleton on the chapter cover? Brother, I have chills. And I have like this kind of bad chills that I'm gonna get nightmares. Oh my god. Hello. Apostle. Knight of Skeleton. What is that? Is that a tattoo? Is that a thorn rose tattoo? What is that? Or a marking? Dude, let's catch every detail. First of all, it's not a skeleton horse, or is it? Are those ribs? I thought this looks like a skull, but it's like a helmet for the horse. Anyway, he's a skeleton, right? He has skeleton armor. This is not real bones. Oh my god, the details are insane. This is not real bones, this is bone armor. Because this is on top of the armor, right? And then I think the same goes with the horse. The horse is actually not a skeleton either. What the fuck? Impossible. I'm sure he was right behind me. Oh. That's scary. I never misread enemy's presence once. I could have sworn he was trying to bring his sword down on me. So, no, it's not. But this weird, unreal feeling. Gods cannot see him. Gods cannot see him. Is it because it's dark or is it because he's invisible? I wonder. So, the gears have indeed begun turning. Gears, what's that mean? You struggler, take heed. Struggler? You can't see him. Oh, as in like right behind me, as in like this? Oh, that's what it means. Okay, I see. Struggler. 1 year hence shall be the time of the eclipse. You and your friends, those yet unseen of the flesh, that unkingly half of yours, shall all be gathered then in that place. A torrent of madness, a tempest of death for which the human body could never atone, shall sweep over you. Oh my god, look at the crest on the horse as well. Why? Is it because of sword? Did sword send you? But take heed, struggler. You were born from a corpse and began your life from death in the mud. You are true. How do you know that? How do you know that? You are closer to death than anyone, thus you excel in escaping it. Who is this? Actually, a skeleton is a skeleton mask to scare people off. Struggle, content, wriggle. That alone is the sort of one who confronts death. Never forget this. Who the hell are you? How do you know about me? By the way, bang on, by the way. The way that Guts was born, he described it from mud, from a corpse. He's like his mom was literally a corpse. Brother. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. In the abyss of despair, only he who stands up with broken sword in hand perhaps. Wait. This is... So his armor looks to be like skeleton, but is it also his helmet? Or is it actually a skeleton? I'm kind of touting a little bit. But he knows everything about... Not an illusion. He knows everything about cuts though. Illusion? No, the Knight of Skeleton. Oh my god, are we just gonna move on from that? I have a theory. I think it's someone who saw it sent. But I don't think it's a real skeleton. Maybe it is though. It looks so goddamn real and the ghost feeling. Oh my god. He does look menacing, right? I guess this thing was just paranoia because he felt his presence maybe. I don't think, or maybe he was so fast. Like, this is scary as hell. Like, I was swinging at him, right? Or was that just to get his attention? Maybe he sensed something or someone? Look at that aura around him, dude. I don't know, it feels like kind of mask, but maybe I'm wrong. Sheesh. We're gonna go back to Charlotte. No, the snow will melt. Please hurry to bed, Your Highness. You'll catch a cold. You are sure to miss for a day. Your Highness seems depressed. That she does. Lord Julius, Lord Anonis, and even Her Majesty the Queen have all died in succession. I'd be gloomy too if I lost 3 letters in a row. But Lord Julius and Lord Anonis, aside Her Highness, disliked Her Majesty so much. Don't be foolish. So much the more because they're all parent and child. Griffith, what are you doing? Griffith is depressed because Guts left. Wow. But look how he entered. Is he looking for comfort or something? Hey, no matter. No, it's nothing, go. Lord Griffith, and what in the world are you doing in the rain at that hour? Good evening, Princess Charlotte. It would cause a terrible uproar if I were known to the gentleman had entered the palace alone this late. If anyone were to see you, therefore, if Her Highness isn't object, will she permit me to enter her room? If someone were to see me now, it will be inflict damage upon your honor. Besides, it's rather difficult to keep one's balance out here. Yes, of course, come in. Your pardon? Forgive me for dripping so much water in the ladies' chambers, and for my impoliteness in visiting so late. Dude, what is Griffith doing? Of course, he feels like super depressed that Guts is leaving, right? And doesn't want Guts to leave. Is he just fast forwarding to the process of getting married? And or is he just here because he doesn't know what to do? I mean, usually Griffith has insane plans and is always ahead of everything, and even like what I think he's doing, he always is doing something 1,000 times like better for his goal. So, but I will say that, yes, but I don't think Griffith is himself right now. Because of course, because of Guts, right? I missed you since that day a half a year ago, ever since we parted that morning you went fought war. I've been so scared even since the day you left. I'd wake up so many times breathless from nightmares that you had died on battlefield. And then once you came back safely, a dreadful thing happened at the Victory Pal. I passed out when I woke up, then it was my stepmother who I never did manage to come to terms with her. I didn't even try. She didn't like her. I mean, yeah. Nothing but frightening and sad things have happened. I've been so alone. Why? Why didn't you come to see me sooner than this? Griffith. No. I'm gonna say it right now. I think what Griffith is doing right now is him acting on impulse. He's not thinking things through, right? Because if it's find out that Charlotte is doing this, Griffith can lose his nobleness, and he can lose everything he has worked for, right? And I feel like he's not planning this at all right now. And if Guts leaving is gonna be the downfall of Griffith, gosh, that will be crazy. I mean, what if he's making himself and Band of Hawk the enemy of the state and putting his Band of Hawks in trouble so he can maybe like get Guts' attention so Guts can come help his friends again? But then again, that will not help him achieve his dream. Maybe he needs Guts for bigger vision that he has. Oh my god. Anyway, eclipses in a year. I do think that guy is supernatural, yes. I don't think he's an apostle. I think it's a guy in a suit. Or he's apostle. Gosh. I mean, that's one of my theories, that he's a guy in a suit. Because of look at the armor, it's under his bones here. But that might be just an aesthetic thing, and these might be bones under it as well. Maybe only his head is a skull. Yeah. Anyway, next chapter right now. What is the eclipse really though? Like I said it once, I think the eclipse is the event where I feel like Griffith is gonna become the God Hand or something. There must be like a major event, and maybe that's it. Okay, start of the everlasting night. Oh, I don't like the title. Griffith, how far is he gonna go? Come on, dude. Like, this is, you should marry, like I'm not saying marry her first because checking at the boobs. Anyway, I'm not saying, but like, how does this help your goal? I just feel like he's frustrated, so because Guts left. Guts leaving is actually gonna be his downfall, right? Are you afraid? Please do not take this any further, because you're... God. Take all the frightening and sad things and cast them into the fire. Sure is raining. Are you using Griffith? A fluke, Adelia, a fluke. I shade. No good. Oh, this is right after the fight, I feel like. The same night when the fight happened, so there was no time skip. That's why Corcus is talking about that. I mean, it's impossible for Casca to walk in on them, right? Isn't that right, you little Rickard? No, but I haven't seen him. What happened? What happened today? Oh, Casca's armor. Oh yeah, Casca loves him. Or misses him at least. What the fuck is happening? Griffith, you were taking it that far? Are you serious? Griffith is letting his frustration out. This is no way gonna help your plan, Griffith. I'm just saying. Wow. Griffith! Stop! What's this? Is it his neck? Why is Griffith's neck so veiny? Believe that, don't you? He's letting his frustration out. Jesus. Take care. He is. Bro, her mates are gonna find out in the morning. Did you know that, right? She saw. How, Griff, if is that gonna... That was consensual, yeah? I think it's still... It was consensual, right? But I don't think... God. He just took advantage of her. See, this is not a face of a person who has a plan and does this for the bigger picture, by the way. He's just doing this because Cuts left. And Griffith is gone just like that. Only left the thing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, see, it was consensual, but I still think it was like stupid of Griffith to do that. Ah. You're gonna find out. Oh my god, he got captured. See, Griffith, like, how is that gonna advance your plan, dude? How? Maybe now, maybe I don't. Is this scope in saying that Griffith planned this and got caught on purpose so they can find out, and then she's forced to marry him because she took her virginity? But that's not like, but like I don't think that will go to plan, my guy. And I don't think that was his plan. I think, yeah. I mean, I genuinely think it's out of frustration and he didn't plan it at all. Well, if it isn't His Excellency the future White Phoenix General, why on earth is the White Hawk sneaking out of the palace at this hour? Right, my lord. No doubt the details will be determined without haste later. Circumstances pending, you may have committed treason against Midland's royal house. Take him away. Why does the king look like 50 years older than we first saw him? I beg you wait, Majesty, in case this is the word of an inexperienced court lady. Perhaps she mistook what you saw in the park. Does you expect her highness based on that? Father, whatever it is, the mother coming here so early. Even if you're my father, she'll never just barge into an adolescent girl's room without permission. How thoughtless. Please depart. Father? Don't. Gigi. Charlotte. Because the king seems to be like I don't know why, but he seems to be an easily manipulated person. And this actually might work out for Griffith somehow. Charlotte is gonna convince him that it was her idea and she begs Dad to let Griffith marry her. So even if Griffith didn't plan this, there's a strong chance, I think, of Griffith actually profiting, like, not profiting, but what's the word? Coming out better than he was before. Like, you know, might work out. Yeah, it might work out for Griffith. I can't believe I'm saying that. I know it was consensual, but in my opinion, it pretty much was non-consensual, you know? You know what I mean, right? Because Griffith just used her. I don't know. Gosh. I did not expect him to do that. He usually doesn't... Griffith usually doesn't do that like that. When I said a few chapters ago that Griffith is going to have a mental breakdown, I didn't expect this kind of mental breakdown, though. Because this is kind of like a mental breakdown. Oh my god. I mean, thank you so much for watching my reaction. Eclipse is in a year. Let's see next time how is Griffith gonna actually work out for him or not. And yeah, if you wanna see that right now, you can in the next episode on Patreon. But if not, then you have to wait, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye. Thank you for watching.